Hey guys, this is the third level for the hard rain on expert mode. And you have here expert, you can see here expert is grayed out, which means this is the currently selected difficulty. So now here this is a single player campaign, and now I'm going to start by taking the pipe bomb and then I'm going to throw it outside in order to clear some of the zombies that are scattered all over the area outside. Now guys, very important, when you start this level, a lot of time you will get a storm as soon as you start the level, and then you try to move a little bit forward, there is a storm that comes in. When that storm comes in, run back to the safe room and close the door behind you. Because the horde will respawn with storms. Whenever a storm comes in guys, 99.99% you will have horde coming in with it. So make sure you always go to cover as soon as any storm comes in. And here I'm just trying to take care of these zombies before I get inside. And since I did not have any bile, I usually they usually leave a bile in the safe room, and then all I have to do is just to throw the bile, and then the zombies will run after it while I run very fast to the elevator. But this time they didn't leave, but it's okay. If they don't leave a bile, just make sure you walk slowly and then let the bots take care of the zombies. You can see here the bullets are flying, and you can see here a jockey coming in, and the bots, they took care of him. Remember, the bots can see through all of this. You cannot see through it. That's why you should walk slowly and take your time so that the bots will be able to shoot anything that is coming toward you or toward them. And also guys, for this level I did not get any tank, and this is something that I did not want. I wanted the tank to come in so that I can show you how to deal with him. As a result of that, after I finished this level, I played another game, the same level, but in a different game, and then I recorded the video. That time I got a tank, so I recorded the video and I inserted here. It's very difficult to resist the tank in this level because there is water all over the place, which means you will be run very slow while the tank is running very fast. This will make it much easier for the tank to get all of you. That's why when the tank comes in, we are going to come back here guys to this third floor, and we are going to circle the tank around the third floor until we kill him. This way we are the ones that will be faster than the tank, not the opposite way around. If you decide to fight the tank on the water, he will be much faster than you are, as you know, and that means he is the one that will be able to defeat you, not the opposite way around. That's why when the tank comes in, we are going to take him to this third floor on the top, and we are going to fight him up there so that we can defeat him easily. I will show you this as soon as I'm done with this level. I'm going to show you how to do it. And also guys, do not worry if the tank killed the bots in the third floor, because there is a room in the bottom. I'm going to go to it right now. This room is going to be used for respawn. Right here on the bottom, there is a very small room inside. You all know about it. That small room, it will be used as a respawn. So even if all the bots died, just stay by yourself and finish the tank off, and then come down to open the door for the bots, because they will respawn in less than 1 minute. Don't get surprised, even though it's on expert mode, but trust me, you can easily defeat the tank by yourself in the third floor. So easy. I'm going to show you how it's done. You can do it by yourself, even with what do you call it, handgun, not even machine gun, even with the handgun. I'm not talking about the Magnum, I'm talking about the weak handguns. And also, of course, don't forget to always come from the top. Do not go from the bottom, because you do not want to get surrounded by horde. Here Rochelle, she was pulled by a smoker, but he's out of service now. And also try to move it fast to the rooms before storm comes in, because you know, when storm comes in and you're still sitting outside, you know, it will be very difficult to resist the zombies. So make sure you try to move fast to the next safer spot, like a room like this, just in case if you get a horde, you will be able to resist them easily. Now sometimes the tank might respawn very close to the ending safe room. If that happens, you have two choices. You can either run to the ending safe room and close the door behind you, which I do not recommend because you are a beginner. You never finish this before an expert. It's not easy to do it because you will have a special infected respawn inside the safe room. Or you can do it the long way, which my way, the going to the building to the third floor and circle the tank in the third floor. This is easier, but of course it take longer time because you have to run too far away to the building in the third floor and then you have to come back again. But it's much safer for you. And you can see here when I saw the storm comes in, I entered the room right away because I know for sure horde will come in with the storm, so I do not want to stay outside and get surrounded by the horde. Here we have Nick and Coach. You know, they can see through the storm their bots and they can easily kill a lot of zombies that are attacking. Now that everything is over, I'm going to move forward. But first I wanna clear some of the, here there were some, and here we have a witch also in the bottom. If you notice, there was a witch to my left. I bypass her very fast before she get alerted. Also guys, take a look at this spot here. This broken tank right here, you can actually, if you step on it, the tank will not be able to come up for you. This is a glitch. The tank will never, nothing will be able to come up, including the witch. You can actually also shoot the witch from here and she will not be able to come up for you. The only problem with this spot though is that the tank is going to be running after the bots, and sometimes the bots, they will not be standing on that broken tank. They will not go with you and stand on it. They might stand on the top here, and if they do that, the tank will hit them, and after he hit them, he's going to throw a rock on you and then he will be able to get you. But if all the bots go to it, if you can do it, the tank will actually jump down first and then he will try to come up for you, but he will not be able to do it. You can try it if you want, and but it's very difficult. I do not recommend it if you have bots with you. You can try that if you have real players. You can all stand on the broken tank and he will not be able to come up for you. And here we can see Boomer got me, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to stay where I am. This is a very safe spot because all the zombies will either come from the front or from the back. And now if they come from the front, I will be able to take care of them easily. All I have to do is sit on my behind and just keep shooting at them with my military rifle. And if they come from the back, we have Nick and Rochelle will take care of them. So I'm going to sit here and make sure I just keep sitting here until everything is over before I move forward. And Coach, he should respawn soon. There is a room in the bottom. You can see here Coach here. It only take about 40 seconds. So and there is a respawn room in the bottom, so I'm going to go for him. But first I want to make sure that everything is over before I start to go down. And also be very careful in this area guys, because a lot of zombies are scattered all over inside the rooms everywhere, and they might come also from the bottom. And it's also a little bit difficult to see here because it's too dark in this area. And here we have a hunter. I have no idea where he came from. It was very difficult to tell, but this is an example to show you because it's very dark, and you know what I mean. It's not easy to resist them in here. That's why you should be careful. And also be careful before you go to the safe room, because a lot of time they also have a special infected coming to you from inside the safe room. So be careful of that. You might have one or even two. One way to deal with them is actually, because a lot of time they will be still sitting inside the safe room, what you can do is that you can close the door from outside and then shoot them from outside. But it's not recommended because the bots will actually open the door and they will try to get in. So it's better that you sit back away from the safe room and wait for them until they come for you, and then start shooting at them. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you the other video where you will actually have the tank. Okay guys, now here we have this is another game that I played. This is not the same game. Now this time we're going to have a tank, but before that I want to show you first the difficulty. You can see here the difficulty expert is grayed out, which means this is the currently selected difficulty. Now I told you before, when the tank comes in, you're going to run back to the third floor and then resist him in the third floor. I'm already hearing the tank's voice, so I know he's very close. Also, if you want to know if the tank is close to you before you alert him, if you want to know that he is sitting in a spot before you alert him, you can either use a good headphone, or you can enable the, what you call it, I don't know what they call it, like there is an option in the game. By the way, the tank right now is running after us, so I'm taking him to the building right now on the top. So there is an option in the game, guys, that allow you to see the talking of the special infected. Like for example, if hunter made a noise, it will write on the screen the hunter. It will say hunter, and then it will say made the following noise. So this one way to know if the tank is there before you actually alert him, which is something that I don't like, because you know, too much writing on the screen, it's so annoying, so I do not like it. So instead I'm using a nice headphone so that I can hear his noises before I reach him. And also, guys, make sure you clear any special infected before it come up for you, because you do not want that special infected to bother you while you are resisting a tank. For example, here we have a spitter on the bottom, so make sure you take care of these special infected first if they come in with the tank. And now you can see here Nick went down, so I want to help him out by giving him a shot. I do not want any of the bots to go down, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Nick the shot so that he can run a little bit faster. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to avoid the tank's rocks, and at the same time I want to keep circling him around the building in a way that so that he will not be able to get any of us. And at the same time I also want the bots to continue to shoot at him, so I want to make sure the bots will stay safe from the rocks. As you can see here, I pulled them because he was about to throw a rock, so I'm pulling them. Now he is throwing another rock, so I'm going to pull them again behind the wall so that he will not be able to get them. And I will continue to shoot at him whenever possible. Now he's starting to throw a rock again, so I'm pulling the bots inside behind the wall so that the tank cannot get them. And now he's trying to run after us. Remember, guys, this is Left 4 Dead 2. The tank is not as fast as Left 4 Dead 1. I played Left 4 Dead 1 before, and the tank was a little bit faster than this, and it become very difficult to circle him around different objects, especially if you set him on fire. When you set him on fire, he just run too fast, much faster than all of you. So you can see here I'm running around the building, and I just kept running and shooting, and the bots continue to shoot, and you see he's dead. This is the easiest way to defeat the tank. Even if the tank respawn very close to the ending safe room, come back again to this area and resist him here, then run back again to the safe room. I know it's too long, it might be boring to keep running all of this distance, but it's very safe way to get rid of him in this level. Now if you want to do the same as the expert players that play this game a lot on expert, you can actually bypass him if you want and run to the safe room. But again, remember, you will be running by yourself. The bots will not be able to keep up with you with your speed, because they will be busy with the tank, and at the same time you will have a special infected respawn close to the safe room. In other words, you're going to have to deal with the zombies that are sitting close to the safe room, and you also have to deal with the special infected that are around the safe room as well, and you have to deal with all of them by yourself. And that's it for this video, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And also, please don't forget to give a rating for this video. If you see that this video will help you finish this level on expert, please don't forget to give it a good rating.